Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Wajid Remote Jabwala. I am a student at Rihan AI Teacher Training Institute. I am doing AI Teacher Training course. So today we are going to discuss about take an interview with Chat. Hello ChatGPT. How are you?
Hey there. I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. How about you? What can I help you with today?
I'm also fine and I want to take an interview with you. Are you ready?
Mock interview, a Q&A on a particular topic, or a specific role or scenario, and we can dive right in.
The topic is how to stay motivated during tough times. So I will ask a question and you will give answer each of them in detail.
That sounds great. I'm ready. Go ahead and ask your first question, and I'll provide a detailed, thoughtful response.
My first question is, what is the key to staying motivated in adversity?
Staying motivated in university really comes down to a combination of purpose.
Adversity, adversity, not a university. Adversity.
Got it. Thank you for the clarification. Staying motivated during adversity often hinges on anchoring yourself in a few core practices. First, it's crucial to set small, achievable goals. This breaks down big challenges into manageable steps. Second, maintaining a support network, whether that's friends, family, or mentors, keeps you grounded. Finally, try to connect daily tasks to your long term vision. Remembering why you're pushing through can reignite your drive even when things feel tough.
Okay, so my next question is, how do you maintain a positive mindset?
Maintaining a positive mindset during tough times requires a deliberate approach. One key is cultivating daily gratitude. Even small acknowledgments of what's going well can shift your perspective. Another powerful practice is reframing challenges as opportunities. By asking yourself, what can I learn from this? You turn adversity into growth. Lastly, balancing self care, like sleep, exercise, and mindful breaks, helps you stay resilient and open to a more positive outlook.
Okay, so my next question is, what is the role of purpose in tough times?
Purpose plays a crucial role during adversity because it acts like a compass, guiding me even when the path is unclear. When you have a strong sense of purpose, your actions feel more meaningful, which provides a deeper well of resilience. Purpose also helps you reframe temporary setbacks. They become part of a larger journey rather than insurmountable blocks. When you stay connected to a bigger why, even the hardest moments feel purposeful, which keeps you moving forward.
Okay, so my next question is, how can you break down big goals into manageable tasks?
Breaking down big goals starts with clearly defining the end result and then reverse engineering it. First, identify all the major milestones that will lead to that goal. Next, break each milestone into smaller steps, ensuring each has course. So once you have those major milestones, you want to break them down into absolutely. Once you have those major milestones, break no problem. After that, you can assign specific tasks to each week. Exactly. Yes, once you have those weekly tasks mapped out, you can set daily actions. The key is to keep them small and realistic. This way, you build momentum, and each day you know exactly what step you need to take.
Okay, so my next question is, what is the importance of celebrating small wins?
Celebrating
Okay, continue it.
celebrating small wins. Exactly. By celebrating small absolutely. Celebrating small wins reinforces your progress, boosts your confidence, and helps you stay engaged. Each milestone reached reminds you that you're making steady progress, which keeps you motivated for the bigger picture.
Okay, so my next question is, what is the impact of self-care on motivation?
Self care has a profound impact on motivation because it replenishes your mental and physical energy. When you prioritize sleep, nutrition, exercise, and downtime, you reduce burnout and stress. As a result, you have more mental clarity, emotional stability, and resilience, each of which keeps your drive alive, even in difficult times.
Okay, so my next question is how can you build a sports system?
Building a Of course. Building a support system involves intentionally connecting with trusted people. Start by identifying those who will lift you friends, family, mentors, or peers and make regular time to reach out. You can also join communities, whether online or in person, that share your interests or goals. Over time, a strong support system provides both accountability and reassurance, helping you push through adversity.
Okay, so my next question is how
Go ahead.
how do you stay focused on your goals?
Staying focused on your goals requires a combination of clarity and routine. First, define your goals clearly, make them specific, measurable, and tied to a timeline. Then, break them into daily or weekly tasks and track progress regularly. Minimize distractions by setting specific times for focused work and review your goals consistently, adjusting as needed. This keeps your vision front and center and your actions aligned.
Okay, so my next question is how do you reframe negative thoughts?
Reframing negative thoughts involves consciously challenging them and replacing them with more balanced perspectives. Start by noticing when a negative thought arises, then ask yourself if it's an exaggeration or if there's another way to view it. Replace it with a constructive or neutral statement, something that still acknowledges challenges but keeps you in a growth mindset. Over time, this rewiring helps you maintain a more positive and realistic outlook.
Okay, so my next is what is the importance of tracking progress?
Tracking progress is essential because it provides tangible proof of your efforts. It keeps you accountable, helps you spot patterns, and allows you to adjust your approach if needed. When you see how far you've come, even small increments, it reinforces your motivation and confidence, making the long term journey feel more achievable.
Okay, so my next question is how can you stay adaptable in challenging situations?
Staying adaptable in challenging situations requires a mindset of flexibility and openness. First, cultivate a growth mindset. View setbacks as opportunities to learn. Stay curious by seeking new information and adjusting your strategies as needed. It also helps to set smaller, flexible plans so you can pivot quickly when circumstances change. In short, staying curious, open, and willing to adjust keeps you resilient in uncertainty.
Okay, so my next question is how do you prioritize tasks effectively?
Effectively prioritizing tasks starts with clarifying what truly matters. Begin by listing all your tasks, then categorize them by urgency and importance, often using a matrix like the Eisenhower matrix. Focus on high impact tasks first, those that align with your long term goals. Also, build in buffer time for unexpected issues and regularly reevaluate as priorities shift. This ensures you're always working on the most valuable tasks at any given time.
Okay, so my next question is
The environment has a significant impact on motivation because it shapes your daily mood and energy. A positive, organized, and inspiring environment, for example, natural light, tidy spaces, and calming elements boost creativity and drive. On the other hand, a chaotic or distracting environment can sap energy into focus. By intentionally designing your surroundings, you set yourself up for sustained motivation.
okay, so my next question is how can you use visualization techniques?
Visualization techniques work by mentally rehearsing your success, which primes your mind and body for action. To do this, set aside quiet time and vividly picture yourself achieving your goals. Engage all your senses, from what you see to how you feel. This builds confidence and motivation as your brain starts to recognize the pathway to success. You can use it daily to keep your focus strong and your belief in yourself steady.
Okay, so next question is what is the importance of taking breaks?
Taking breaks is crucial because it prevents burnout and maintains productivity. Short pauses give your mind a chance to recharge, improving focus and creativity when you return. Physically, breaks reduce strain, and mentally, they give you a chance to reset. By integrating regular breaks, like the Pomodoro technique, you sustain energy and keep motivation consistent over the long term.
Okay, so my next question is how do you stay motivated without external validation?
Staying motivated without external validation requires cultivating internal drivers. Focus on aligning your actions with your personal values and long term vision. Set intrinsic goals, those tied to mastery, growth, or passion, so your drive comes from the satisfaction of progress. Regular reflection also helps. By reviewing your own growth, you reinforce that your motivation is driven by purpose, not just external praise.
Okay, so my next question is what is the role of learning in staying motivated?
Learning plays a pivotal role in staying motivated because it keeps things fresh and engaging. As you acquire new skills or knowledge, you see progress, which fuels your sense of achievement. Learning also helps you adapt to changing circumstances, giving you confidence to tackle new challenges. In short, continuous learning creates a sense of growth, which naturally sustains motivation.
Okay, so my next question is how can you focus on what you can control?
Focusing on what you can control begins with differentiating between external events, which you can't always change, and your own actions, which you do control. Start by identifying your immediate responses, your thoughts, effort, and choices. Then set practical, actionable steps within your control. When you focus on these, you free yourself from anxiety about the unknown and you regain agency, which keeps you motivated.
Okay, so my next question is what is the role of inspiration in motivation?
Inspiration acts as a spark that ignites motivation. When you encounter something inspiring, whether it's a story, a person, or a vision, it reconnects you to your deeper values and potential. Unlike fleeting motivation, inspiration provides a sense of purpose, inspiration helping you push through challenges. By actively seeking sources of inspiration, you refresh your passion and keep your drive alive.
Okay, so my next question is how can you create a routine in uncertainty?
Creating a routine in uncertainty involves anchoring yourself in small, consistent practices. Identify a few key activities like morning planning, regular breaks, or reflection time that you commit to regardless of external factors. Keep them flexible in timing or order so they can adjust to change, but maintain them daily as anchors. These small constants give you a sense of stability, helping you stay grounded and motivated, even when circumstances are shifting.
Okay, so next question is how do you overcome procrastination?
Overcoming procrastination starts with breaking tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Identify the first tiny action you can take. Just starting often reduces the mental barrier. Use time blocking techniques like the Pomodoro method to create focused intervals. Also, reduce distractions by setting up a dedicated workspace and limit multitasking. Finally, reward yourself after completing steps. This builds positive reinforcement and keeps you moving forward.
Okay, so my next question is how do you build mental toughness?
Building mental toughness involves practicing resilience and reframing challenges as opportunities. Start by setting small, consistent challenges that push you outside your comfort zone. Practice self discipline. Stick to your commitments even when it's hard. Reflect regularly on past challenges you've overcome to remind yourself of your strength. Over time, these deliberate efforts build mental resilience, helping you stay steady and focused during adversity.
Okay, so my next question is what is the role of passion in driving motivation?
Passion is powerful fuel for motivation because it connects you to something deeply meaningful. When you're passionate, you're naturally energized and willing to persist despite obstacles. Passion also gives you a sense of purpose. It clarifies why you're working toward your goals, making even difficult steps feel worthwhile. In short, passion sustains motivation by staying emotionally connected to your why.
Okay, so my next question is what is the impact of self-talk on motivation?
Self talk has a huge impact on motivation because it shapes your mindset. Positive self talk, encouraging and affirming, helps you stay confident even in tough moments. Conversely, negative self talk can sap your energy and create self doubt. By consciously using constructive, goal oriented language like, I can handle this or I'm making progress, you build mental resilience and keep your motivation strong.
Okay, so my last question is how you find motivation in the present moment.
Finding motivation in the present moment involves grounding yourself in what you can do right now. Practice mindful awareness. Take a deep breath and focus on one small step you can take. Remind yourself of your immediate purpose, why this task matters now. Often, when you anchor yourself in the present, you break free from overwhelm and rediscover a sense of agency, making it easier to act out.
Okay, thank you giving me valuable information. Okay, guys, don't forget to share,
You're
like, and
very
subscribe.
exactly. And if you ever have more topics or need deeper dives, I'm here to help. Keep going strong.